Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is my YFZ450R. So, as you can see, I've already done a little bit of disassembly on the quad. We are getting into this video really quickly. I disassembled it because I washed up the front end just to make sure it was good and clean, because we are going to be adding a couple parts to this thing today, specifically in this area. So as you can see, we still have a stock steering stem up here. Well, we are hopefully going to fix that today. So come on over to the bench over here, and what we have is a brand new Hauser Racing +1 steering stem with the Hauser Racing bar clamps, and also the Hauser Racing adjustable steering stem flag. So these Yamaha steering stems are a little bit different than the Honda ones, and a lot of the others. So as you guys may know, that a lot of them already have the flag attached. As you can see, all that's down here is splines, and so how that works is the Yamaha one is actually separate. They're splined. So these splines right here that are down in there, they slide right there. And what makes this adjustable is the steering stops that are right here, they are actually threaded. So that is a threaded hole, and you take these bolts right here, you thread them in with the lock nuts, and you can adjust how sharp or not sharp you want your quad to turn. So if stock isn't quite good enough for you, you can go ahead and I'm not sure exactly, I'll have to get it on there first, but you'll either loosen or tighten the bolt, and that'll give you more steering. Or if you think it's got too much and you want a little bit less, you can tighten or loosen and lessen that steering amount. So anyway, cool product there from Hauser Racing. One of my sponsors, had them last year. Grateful to be on board with them again this year. And so we got this beautiful, I don't think I mentioned it, but it is a +1 stem. So went ahead, got the +1 stem, and then yeah, we got all of our bar clamp and that as well. So go ahead over here, like I said, got the quad partially disassembled already, got the front end washed up, and so I'm not sure exactly what all I'm gonna have to do to disassemble wise to get this out, but we're gonna go ahead. I will throw the camera up on the tripod, and we can go ahead and start getting this thing disassembled. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, well, we got the old steering stem installed, and here she is. So we have our Hauser Racing +1 steering stem, our Hauser Racing bar clamp attached to our good old flex bars, and then we move down here and we have our adjustable steering stem flag clamp, I guess you could call it. So as you can see, I'll try to turn the wheels here. That little adjuster right there hits on the front. I can't turn the bars all the way with one hand, but that's basically how it works. And then you can screw that in or out in order to adjust how tight you turn. So I've got it in an area that I think is good for now. Only way to tell is to go ride it. So right now it looks pretty good. Turning wise, it actually could probably use a little bit more. I didn't want to go too sharp because I didn't want it like the 400. The 400 turns way too sharp, which you could say, how could it turn too sharp? And what actually happens is, I think the frame has gotten so worn down over the years of turning and stuff, that what happens is if you turn all the way and you happen to be like roll backwards or something, it'll actually lock the wheel. It'll turn so much that it locks the wheel and you can't turn it back. And so that's what it, in some instances, it could be very bad if you had it turning too sharp. I'm guessing right now this thing isn't turning sharp enough, so I'll probably have to adjust it. But like I said, only way to know that is to go ride it. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now, because this probably wasn't a super long video and I want to get some ride time in anyway. So I want to take this thing out, do a little bit of riding, and yeah, get some good ride time in. So I'll see you guys out in the woods.
Okay guys, well, out here in the tight technical woods. I actually haven't ridden out here since I redid the suspension, so that'll be fun to try that out too. And then plus, since this is the tight technical woods, this will really test out my steering. So let's get to riding. I came out here, I actually tightened it up a little bit. I'm kind of surprised I actually haven't ridden in a little bit either. it's something